I kept calling the new season 7. It's going to be season 6. I don't know what's going on. Let's talk about things you can do to get ready for it right now, because hey, we might as well. So you have a few days. Okay, you have a few days. Sometimes when we talk about like, hey, you should be selling cards off, some of that is definitely going to be true. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what cards to sell off or do anything like that, but I will say when you have these million coin cards, I don't think that some of them are necessary. Okay, let's just say that. And it's really all going to depend on the route EA takes. How quickly do we get the new overall bump? How aggressive are they with platinum abilities? We saw them start to sprinkle them in. They were sprinkling them in, but they weren't. They didn't go all in. Okay, so that's the key here, and so we have to operate under the assumption that they are going to make some of those changes. All right. If you're a team like me, maybe you are, maybe you're not. Basically, all my good cards are BNDs, right? Like they all are, all of them. Every card you see here is a BND except for Malik Jefferson. Literally, all of them. So, not much I can do in that standpoint there, but that's the thing. That my worry is on about. I feel like season 5 started really strong, and then it really tapered off. It really did. Okay. There's no other way around it. I can't sugarcoat it. I feel like they kind of sucked at the end here. Just kind of sucked. Everything was kind of the same. Nothing was special. Nothing stood out. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm really, really hoping for. We get for the next season, because even the boosters were really good for a while, but we still have the B&D rare fantasy packs, which they give us as rewards. They're just bad. Like they've never, like I honestly feel like they've never updated them, which is ridiculous to do. So let's talk about 2 other things that you can do in here. Again, before we go into it, shout out to a sponsor of the video today is going to be PrizePicks. Use code CC when you sign up with code CC. You'll get $50 instantly after playing your first lineup. That's going to be in promo funds though, so you got to use it that way. And then I'm going to include a link to the Discord down as well. Discord, it is free, so you can come sweat out some of that stuff with us there. So, like, should you worry about getting all the way to the end here? I mean, if you want, that's up to you. If you've had to have kept up, the biggest thing I would want to at least make sure I would get to would be the escalation token. We don't know what overall that's going to be, but that escalation token is going to be a part of the season 5 tab here. Now, generally, it's only been like the lowest overall cards, so maybe 92s, maybe 93s is what we can expect here to get a up into overall. But what I would suggest is, if you are going to use any tokens on these players, assume it's going to be a player that you're not going to be putting abilities on, or a position you're not going to use abilities on, right? So again, I don't think these 95s and 97s are going to use that escalation token, really. So to me, let's look at the low cards here. Let's just see before we get any further. So you can see what they are if you go into programs and all the way in here. Again, I assume it's going to be the 92s, maybe the 93s. And the reason why we assume that is, if you go into these other seasons, we had these lower overall cards, right? And this time it was the 90s. The 90s got upgraded, but there was 92 Stephen McBride here, right? He got the token, right? He got the token. Barton here, he got the token, but like the higher overall cards, as we got up here, no token. Okay, I wish they would just tell us sometimes. Maybe it's in here and I missed it. So like, we know that this card is probably going to get there, but like it doesn't say anywhere like that this is the card you can use the token on. So just look through the stats on some of these cards. Again, this is a pass coverage linebacker. It's probably not who I'm going to be putting a token on, right? Offensive linemen, I think, are great use of tokens, honestly. Again, they are what they are for the most part. So I think I'm going to pick him up just in case. And then again, will it be the 94s as well or just the 93s? They only given us 4 options. I don't expect the 95s, but if they were to give you some of these 94s, again, offensive linemen, because a lot of the receivers that I would want to use, I'm going to want at least gold something on them. I don't know if they're going to give them gold abilities. If you want to wait until maybe there's a stream and they show or say something, that's fine. Again, this tight end could be fine, but maybe you already have a bunch of B&D tight ends. Like that's a thing. D tackle there. So to me, I'm going to just get the right tackle. We're going to do that right now. And all this other stuff we're going to talk about here shortly. So again, where's the right tackle? Where are you? Where are you, buddy? I'm going to go get him. I'm going to get him. If like the worst that happens is he's a 98 overall right tackle, 97 overall right tackle, totally fine. Put it in there. As for using the rest of the trophies on B&D packs, I'm probably going to do that after we see what the Legends cards are. Okay? It's only 550 trophies, right? But people were asking about the trophy coin conversion pack. It's worth 500 coins or more. We got so many more trophies this year, but it's all equivalent, right? So we could get 111 trophies out of this, or it's a lot. 115? I don't even know. But is this worth it? Well, I think just at the end, if you have extra trophies, it's fine. Because again, it's 500 coins or more, right? 1,000. So let's open 10 of them just to see. Just to see. It's 1,000 trophies. Are we gonna get an average of 1,000 coins? Because if this coin amount is high, you could get 1 to 200,000 coins if you have a bunch of trophies. Some of you guys have used trophies. We just don't know. So that's 3. And what's better for me? I don't know exactly. Again, if we were to average 2,000 coins here, that would be over 200,000 coins. 200,000 coins is a lot of coins in this game. But are you going to use those coins for anything? You know what I mean? Like, are you really going to use those coins for anything? 3,000? Maybe these are worth opening because you just get so many of them. Maybe they are worth opening. I don't know. If you guys have done any of these, please let me know in the comment section how they did for you, how many you opened. We got a 500 finally, so that's man. So again, we have one more to do, then that'll be 10. See you there, but I still am probably gonna like try to get the Legend B&D cards with it. It's worth it. So again, when we talk about the Legend stuff, right? Why I think I'm still gonna do this is the B&D Legend Training Pack. We see it's 48,500. I should be able to do 20 or take training rolls, which is the equivalent of 1,000,000 training. 1,000,000 training has a much higher value. Okay, it's worth 700,000 or 800,000 coins, probably somewhere around there. So that's why I think I'm still going to do that. If you have extras, this is a fine place to go. But we did 10 of these, and our average was 1,400 coins. So I think B&D packs are going to be the right call. If you want to convert after and quick sell those cards and then do something there, that's up to you. But I think that's probably going to be the right call. But we saw there 1,400 coins, 10 sample size. 140,000 coins, 150,000 coins, or 1,000,000 in training rolls. I'll take the training rolls. I love you guys. Have a great day. I'm out. Peace.